Hello.
Hey, sweetie.
Got some provisions.
Good. What's it like out there? It's still raining and windy?
It's totally calm and very nice.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, let's check tomorrow. Maybe we can head out tomorrow. This early part of the day was like really stormy out there.
Yeah, it's not that, I don't know. Very nice now. Although I did hear that sound again.
Really?
Totally. Yep.
You heard the Sonic guns
That
again?
big boom. Yeah, I was close to the news coming in. I pulled over to just look and see the water. Just sitting there a little bit. Boom. Yeah, I don't know. There are no boats on in my view, on the river. Hi everyone! I hope those of you who watched our previous episode about supernatural sounds enjoyed it. So come on with us. There's definitely some unique things when you're living on a boat that you get to see when you're walking to and from your home that day, like schools of fish.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I just got off the internet with some of you. I was answering some of your comments. Just wanted to also say thanks for your comments. Really do appreciate it. So a couple things going on. First thing is we are still waiting for a break in the weather. Wind's been pretty high. We've got gusts to 25, 30 knots. There's been a small craft advisory out forever, and we're just waiting for things to calm down a little bit so we can continue to head north. In the meantime, just getting some boat stuff done. Going to take a look at some rust issues on my engine. You know, the engine seems to be ongoing rusty. So a couple things. One thing I had read was if you get the dew point under control so there's not so much moisture in the engine room, that will cut down on rust. One of the ways to do that is to make sure the engine room is heated. So I did put a little heating rod in the engine room to increase the temperature, so hopefully that helps a little bit. And I'm going to give this new technique a try. Also, it's time to make sure the boat is registered properly. Our boat is both Florida State registered as well as United States Coast Guard documented. We're covered both federally and state. Engine sounds good, Aim.
Nothing's exploding or falling off.
No, it's all good. Well, partially right. We may have spoken too soon. Well, nothing's exploding. That's good. But there is something leaking. So it's time to take a little closer look and see what exactly is leaking. Looks like coolant to me. It's like coolant's leaking. Not really sure why, but we just have to see if we can find where it's coming from. I'm wondering if it was coming from this little bolt here. Actually drains the coolant. Well, after about a half hour of turning the engine off and then drying everything out and then turning it back on to see if we can identify where the leak is coming from, the good news, it's not a leak. It was just overfilled and it's just flowing out of the little water tube. So that's great. No problem. It was just overfilled. But the delay has kind of messed up our schedule because the weather has shifted a bit now and we may not be able to make it out to do our little practice sailing as we wait for 2 or 3 days of a weather window to go farther up north.